Hi there, how you doing? It's time for my Wednesday vlog. Today I ask a question: did mobile phones kill the DSLR? Mobile photography is getting more and more popular. Camera phones' quality is getting better and better. Almost everyone has one. We are taking more photos than ever. 3 million photographs are uploaded to Instagram in an hour. It was estimated that last year we took 1.2 trillion photos. That is almost twice as much compared to year 2013. 85 of those 1.2 trillion photos were taken with mobile phones and only 10% with a traditional camera. In 2015, 18% of those photos were taken with the traditional camera, so there's a big decline from 18 to 10%. In 2010, Anssi Vanjoki, the head of mobile phones in Nokia at that time, said in a conference speech that mobile phones will kill DSLRs. Well, did they? If you look at the numbers on how many DSLRs are being sold now versus in 2010, one might say that Vanjoki was right. Back in 2008, a DSLR was a must-have for teenagers, especially for girls. The amount that entry-level DSLRs were sold was huge. Camera companies are probably still seeing wet dreams about those numbers. But the entry-level DSLRs still exist, and even though, as mentioned, the selling numbers are not even close to the peak years, also it's not a must-have anymore. These are the two things that affect the sales. 1. Cameras are getting better and better. You do not have to buy a new camera every year. And 2. Cameras in mobile phones are also getting better. You don't need a DSLR that often. For sharing, a photo taken with a phone is good enough. As I mentioned, mobile phones has become so much better. High-end phone has multiple cameras, and the double cameras can mimic narrow depth of field, for example. Shareability is the big thing, as we all know. If the picture is not shared, it didn't happen. Millennials are choosing their travel destinations on the basis of the Instagrammability of the place. One reason they use the mobile phone is the hassle with sharing when taking pictures with a DSLR. Most of them still have poor shareability, and it's easier to just use the phone. I think that is something that camera manufacturers must think more deeply. They actually should have looked at that many years ago. It might not be too late, but the time is now. In that sense, we can say that Vanjoki's statement was at least partially right. Even though kill is a very strong word, the mobile phones have affected very much on the way we think about photography. And as I mentioned, it has affected the sales of entry-level DSLRs. What about the high-end DSLRs then? Well, that is a whole different thing. So far, mobile phones are not systems. The quality of the optics is not the same as can be achieved with the proper camera. The chip in the phone is small. The ergonomics is not very good, etc. In the pro market, system cameras are not going anywhere. But speaking of wiping out DSLRs, mirrorless are the ones that might just do that. What do you think? Was Vanjoki right or not? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. This was this week's Wednesday vlog. If you like my stuff, please subscribe to my channel. I will post videos every Wednesday. Video tutorials, tips and tricks, and of course some interesting stuff about Olympus cameras are also coming. Thanks and goodbye for now. We'll see you soon.